Hello, everyone, and welcome back to day 17 of 365-day journey to Germany. Yesterday, I learned how to open my first bank account in Germany. It feels like another important step of my dream. But then I realized something. A bank account isn't enough. I also need a place to live. So today, I'm learning how to rent my first apartment in Germany. From understanding apartment vocabulary to speaking with a landlord, this is another real life skill that every newcomer needs. Let's continue this journey together. But before my house building, finding a home will be probably one of my biggest challenges. Today, I learned that renting an apartment isn't just about finding a new room. I also need to understand the rent, the deposit, the contract, and the location. I should check if there are supermarket, bus stop, or train station nearby because this small detail can make my everyday life much easier. This lesson made me realize that learning German isn't about speaking the language; it's about building a new life in Germany. I start today's lesson with some important housing vocabulary like die Wohnung, die Wohnung, that means apartment. The Vermieter. The Vermieter means landlord. The Mieter. The Mieter means rent. The Kaution. The Kaution means deposit. The Schlafzimmer. Das Schlafzimmer means bedroom. Das Wohnzimmer. Das Wohnzimmer means living room. Die Küche means kitchen. Das Badezimmer. Das Badezimmer means bathroom. Möbliert. Möbliert means furnished. And unmöbliert means unfurnished. Finally, I learned the difference between mobilier, which means furnished, and unmobilier, which means unfurnished. These are words I will definitely see when searching for apartment in Germany. Once I knew the vocabulary, I practiced some useful sentences like Ich suche eine Wohnung. That means I am looking for an apartment. Ich suche eine Wohnung. Ich suche eine Wohnung. That means I am looking for an apartment. Wie hoch ist die Miete? Wie hoch ist die Miete? That means how much is the rent? How much is the rent? Wie hoch ist die Miete? Miete, as we have already learned, it's rent. Ist die Wohnung möbliert? Ist die Wohnung möbliert? Is the apartment furnished? Yeah, what a nine. Is die Wohnung möbliert? Is the apartment furnished? Wann kann ich einziehen? Wann kann ich einziehen? That means when can I move in? When can I move in? Wann kann ich einziehen? The next one. Sind Haustiere erlaubt? Sind Haustiere erlaubt? Erlauben is a verb. That means to allow, and Haustiere here means house pet, house animal or pet. Are pet allowed? Are pet allowed? Yeah. The simple question can help me communicate confidently during an apartment viewing. Then I practice a real conversation with the landlord using we, using we, we. Like we hawk estimator. That means how, what is the rent? Hawk here means high. How is the rent? One, like when. One can is einziehen. One. One means when here. One can is einziehen and wo. Wo here means where. Wo ist die Wohnung? Wo ist die Wohnung? Where is the apartment? And welcher. Welcher means which. welche Zimmer gibt es? Okay, so here talking to a landlord, the meter. Guten Tag. Ich interessiere mich für die Wohnung. I'm interested for the apartment. And the Vermieter said, natürlich, of course. Möchten Sie die Wohnung besichtigen? Then the meter said, ja, sehr gern. Then the Vermieter said, die Miete betragt 750 Euro im Monat. That means the cost of the apartment is 750 euro per month. And the meter say, GND Nebenkosten inclusive. That means Nebenkosten here mean additional utility cost. And the Vermieter say, nein, Sie kommen extra dazu. That means that would cost you extra for that. And then I also learned some thing that I should notice before moving, like monthly rent. Confirm the base rent and whatever other utilities like Nebenkosten are included or not. For deposit, Kaution, usually 2-3 month rent, paid upfront before moving in, and internet and connectivity. Check if the building has reliable broadband access or not. Public transport, is there a nearby U-Bahn, S-Bahn, or bus stop? Supermarkets and amenities. That means grocery stores, pharmacies, and daily essential nearby or not. I also learned something interesting about housing in Germany. Many apartments are rented without furniture, so new tenants often bring or buy their own furniture. It's also common to pay a security deposit before moving in. Knowing this cultural difference helped me prepare for life in Germany, not just the language. Today's lesson remind me that every small step matters. A few weeks ago, I only knew basic greeting. Now I can imagine opening a bank account, talking to a landlord, and slowly preparing for everyday life in Germany. That's real progress, and it motivates me to keep learning. Day 17 is complete. Today I learned apartment vocabulary, useful question, and a real conversation with landlord. An important fact about renting in Germany. Every lesson brings me one step closer to my dream of living and doing an Ausbildung in Germany. Thank you for learning with me. Tomorrow we will continue my first day at work in Germany. Another important step for anyone starting a new life there. Until then, cheers and see you in the next video. Auf Wiedersehen.